Internet says. Babe Ruth was known for his legendary appetite and unconventional diet. Here's a glimpse into his typical daily intake. Again, this is off the internet.
Daily.
You always have to take this with a grain of salt. It might not be true. Breakfast. Pint of whiskey mixed with ginger ale.
Wait, that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
A pint
for
breakfast.
That does me in. I have a pint and a couple breaths of air.
You think you could hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball even 8 hours later?
Maybe that's the trick, though.
Maybe
it slows down. Makes that ball a fucking beach ball. Pint of whiskey mixed with ginger ale for his stomach.
Diet.
It's uncomfortable. It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like a lot of those diets. They go like, "Can you believe you consume that?" And you're like, "Yeah, that's crazy if he did."
And then he's going out performing like that.
Dude, he's fucking a pitcher and a hitter. I was saying Shohei Ohtani's the closest we got. So this is what the internet.
I say it all the time too. Go ahead.
This is what the internet says. Babe Ruth was known for his legendary appetite and unconventional diet. Here's a glimpse into his typical daily intake. Again, this is off the internet.
Daily.
You always have to take this with a grain of salt. It might not be true. Breakfast. Pint of whiskey mixed with ginger ale.
Wait, that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
A pint for breakfast.
That does me in. I have a pint and a couple breaths of air.
You think you could hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball even 8 hours later?
Maybe that's the trick, though.
Maybe
it slows down. Makes that ball a fucking beach ball. Pint of whiskey mixed with ginger ale for his stomach. A steak, 4 fried eggs, fried potatoes, and a pot of coffee to balance out that whiskey.
The liquid amount alone would make me sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm good all day.
The liquid amount alone.
Lunch. We're at lunch. That was just breakfast. That was at 8 a.m. This is 4 hours later. 2 porterhouse steaks, 2 heads of lettuce with blue cheese dressing, and 2 platefuls of fried potatoes. Afternoon snack. 4 hot dogs and 4 Coca-Colas. A hot dog and a Coke for
We're not
each.
even at batting practice.
Dude, he's not even at the stadium.
Dude. He's on his way now.
He hasn't put on his weird socks yet and his fucking wool baseball uniform. Dinner. Same as lunch. No. Just to remind you, that's 2 porterhouse steaks, 2 heads of lettuce with blue cheese dressing, and 2 platefuls of fried potatoes. You run that back twice. Late night snack. 4 hot dogs and 4 Coca-Colas. That feels AI. Other dietary habits, reportedly consumed over 10 calories, enjoyed sweets, including chocolate ice cream and apple pie, drank large amounts of beer and whiskey, smoked cigarettes heavily. Babe Ruth ruled. All these guys now are on like different kind of like probiotics and all this stuff. Babe Ruth,
if that's real, they should pay one athlete to do that and see what their fucking numbers are at the end of the season.
You still think you can hit 284 in the AL?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They should make Shohei do that.
He's the only guy that could do it.
They go Shohei, 10 Ks, 3 fucking home runs in the NLCS.
You throw up on the mound. Dude, I couldn't move after that.
His interpreter would be like, you go, Mr. Ohtani say you want him to eat the same as a Babe Ruth. Yes, we want him to live by that diet and play baseball. He says that is impossible. Dude, trying to do that and then go against, but also I
don't think I could do that on a food competition day.
No, that's like man versus food shit. But 4 fried eggs and fried potatoes is enough for me for most of the day, let alone a steak, a pot of coffee. How much was Babe Ruth pissing?
And the Cokes and the whiskey too. Don't forget the pint of whiskey.
Hey, you're putting cigarettes on
at breakfast. And nothing the rest of the day. Dude, sounds like
his blood was like tree sap. That's fucking crazy. Oh, the fucking bullshit. He was only 215.
There's no way a man that eats like that.
That's like 215 plus inflation.
Yeah, dude.
That's like a 2025 480. There's no way. 215? That's
bullshit. That's a high school kid today.
That's borderline. That's like 215. There's no way he weighed 215. Or that's what the caloric intake of real food was. This is before they made science food. So it actually was beef. It really was eggs.
Showed up, yeah.
They go, no, it really is hard to gain weight now. You don't understand. All that happened. I was there with the babe. Babe, can I have an egg? No. If you're hungry around the babe and you're like, dude, this is ridiculous. The 4 hot dogs, 4 Cokes is legitimately enough for a day for me.
Yeah, all that syrup and sugar just fill you. Guy like him before on the Colts too, named Art Donovan. You remember Artie Donovan?
No.
Dude, number 70, Art Donovan was Goose before Goose. He was that guy, the big dude and he was the greatest storyteller. Letterman would have him on all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Letterman loved Art Donovan. Because
Wait, was he a boxer? Was he in a bunch of movies?
He was not a boxer. He's from Brooklyn originally, but he was a Baltimore Colt, Hall of Famer.
All right. I'm trying to think of the guy from Texas with the mustache that was the boyfriend in Pet Detective.
Randall Tex Cobb.
Yes.
Yeah. No, not him. But
okay.
This dude,
Letterman always had random tough guys on.
And Artie was, for sure, but he was a great, like, you listen to him tell us, he was just a phenomenal storyteller, and Letterman loved it. He could sit and listen to him all night. Yeah. So I was lucky. Our varsity club senior year, we had our little whatever party or something at his Art Donovan's country club, and he came and spoke. And he didn't give a shit that we were 17 or whatever. He's fucking this and fuck that. And he's telling old stories.
You know what's better than pussy, boys? Nothing. And if you're into asshole, well, that's just fine. I'm okay. I'll grow to agree with it.
It's guys and girls in there. But he would drink a case of beer, just like Babe Ruth, a day.
Yeah.
That was his thing. He's one of those guys. Not get fucked up.
I know.
Drink a case of it a day. But he was built. You're not built like that. He's built like he drank a case of beer.
You know what it is, though? It really is like, we go, their mental health was so bad, they were doing this, everybody was their sexual oppression, and you go, they also were having 3 martinis at lunch and coming back and flying through that afternoon block. Mm-hmm. They didn't have phones to sit and scroll. They sat there smoking cigarettes going like, we'll do a merger. I'm pretty fucking banged up. Like, guys would just get drunk at lunch.
But he was great. So he's a Hall of Famer.
Take it out. That looks good.
That was my Little League coach.
I fucking loved it, dude. I put a cigarette in, let it bounce a little bit while you're talking.
If I could smoke a joint and coach Little League, I would do it all day long.
Shout out my friend Johnny's dad, Johnny Sr., who is the fucking man. Black dude with a rat tail.
Nah.
That rules. Had a cool ass voice, too. Johnny's dad was the fucking man.
Rat tail, dude.
Black dude with a rat tail. And he was he'd be like, Johnny, the way he'd talk. But he was a Little League coach. Johnny was a nasty athlete. He was my friend from like kindergarten. He was like nasty. Any sport he played, they talked him into playing football freshman year. He was on varsity like by sophomore year starting. Like that kid. That kid.
He could flip too, couldn't he? Was he a kid in your school who could do a flip?
I'm pretty sure he could, but he was modest. So I don't think he would he'd get embarrassed if you're like, Johnny, he's fucking, but he'd ball out. But he was incredible at baseball, soccer, basketball, football, anything he played he was great at. But his dad was a Little League coach in the Little League. Whatever, they were the Royals, I think, and I was on the Reds, but I would watch it. I was friends with Johnny, so like if we were playing at different times, I'd go watch his game. His dad would be on the chain link fence with a fucking Newport outside coaching the team. Johnny, you better swing at that. And then he'd be smoking. I was like, dude, Johnny Sr. fucking
That's where he's coaching from just the other side of the chain link fence. I don't want the smoke getting in there.
It's coming right through. And it's just not in front of the kids. And he'd come back in. But I remember him leaning against the fence watching Johnny just rip a triple to fucking left. It was awesome, dude. Dads like that just smoked and didn't give a shit about us. My Little League
coach, 100%. We had a guy named Al. We were the Braves. And he would smoke during the games, during practice. And he would get down to show you how to bunt. I would still laugh at this all the time. He's showing you how to bump, but the cigarette's right here. You just bounce on his lips. And it's, the smoke's burning your eyes. And you're like, and he's like, why can't you see? I'm like, because your fucking cigarette is burning my eyes, dude. He'd get around you and stuff. And
almost like
never take it out. He wouldn't put it down.
He's like even offended if he does. He goes, fine for your fucking allergies. Yeah, and you go, well, you're burning my eyes.
You're going to right field.
Yeah. Dude, my dad would smoke. My dad would smoke a cigarette he worked at a liquor store in Mill Valley. And my grandma lived in Greenbrae. So we'd have to drive every morning, 6 a.m. to go to it, and he'd get in the car and light up a cigarette, and he wouldn't roll down the window for like a minute. Like he'd be like a couple things, and then I would be like, and he'd be like, oh yeah, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Is my fucking clean lungs a problem for you?
Also, this tells me that when you do this by yourself, you don't roll the fucking windows down.
Yeah, he lived that boy Gary lived quick and loose, but I think everyone did back then. Everybody fucking smoked.
My Aunt Marguerite didn't give a shit. We get in the station wagon. It's my dad, my grandma, my 3 brothers. She gets in. She doesn't ask.
No.
She's just lighting up back there. You don't ask. Nothing.
Light up.
She had the little case, the little leather one with the thing that would go like this, and you undo it. And she had our little And we're like, Jesus Christ, I'm sitting next to you right now.
Restaurants being like smoking or non-smoking. And people are like, can you believe these non-smokers?
I'm old enough that people smoked on planes. That one blows me away.
It still blows my mind.
That blows me away when you're on a tube and there's a smoking section.
Yeah.
They called it.
Do you know that Bruce Pritchard